This is Mildred. It's August 19th, 2008. This has been not a really great day business-wise. I really didn't do a whole lot because I was getting ready to leave in the morning. We're leaving at 4. And I was also doing some babysitting. One of my granddaughters had to go into the hospital today for some tests. And so we were keeping the other two, and that with a 5-month-old and a 1.5-year-old, that kind of kept us busy. But I did manage to do some follow-up with my new builder, and she enrolled her first customer today. Well, so that really made both of us quite excited. On the call tonight, we were talking about just the value of believing that the work that we're doing will actually result in the growth, business growth that we're looking for. And as I said on the call, it's difficult for me to really, in my head, I believe it, but part of me says it hasn't happened that way in the past. But as I was thinking about it, I realized that even though I've had many weeks where I really did work what I thought was 20 hours and more a week, I realized that those were not all income producing activities in those 20 or more hours. I think I kind of counted into those just calling through leads, and as Jen pointed out, that really is in a lot of ways a waste of time. I know a lot of people are very successful doing that, but it really hasn't worked for me, but I didn't know any other way to do it. Now with this challenge and also with the fast tracks and so forth recently, I'm beginning to see that, well, I am seeing that there's definitely a better way to do it, although I'm really, scared of still going out and just doing the whole walking, talking thing. That's just like totally foreign to me, which my kids wouldn't believe, because I find it very easy to talk to people. Just finding a way of bringing the business into that particular conversation is where I find it difficult. So I guess what I'm trying to say is just that I'm looking at it as in a different way, and realizing that by putting my mindset, picturing myself out there talking to people, picturing scenarios where it would feel natural to bring in the business, or feel natural to offer a way to help people who have shared with me something that bothers them, whether it's about their job or a problem they're having with their kids, or not being able to be home with their kids. There's a lot of times that people actually tell me those things, and I think, wow, could my business ever help you? But I've never quite figured out how to actually bring that into the conversation. So I think just playing through those things in my head and trying out different ways, I think I will be able to find that, and I'm looking forward to experimenting with that when I have some time after the kids go back to school and so forth. The other thing that I was also thinking is that as I'm traveling tomorrow would be a great time to be able to talk to people, kind of back to what Lauren had said at one point, that if you don't talk to somebody for 8 years and then you call them up and it kind of totally goes flat, it's okay, you're not going to talk to them again for another 8 years. But using that scenario, people that you sit beside on the plane, or while you're waiting at the airport or whatever, those are people that you can approach, or that I can approach, and I'm picturing myself doing that with the thought in mind that it doesn't matter if they say no. These are people I'll probably never see again unless I can become a help to them in their lives and offer them a way out in through my business. So if I can do that, then those people will become, they won't be strangers anymore. But if I can't, then they're still just strangers, and there's somebody I met and they passed on, and it's not going to be ever an embarrassment, like, oh my goodness, here's that lady that tried to talk to me about her business. So anyway, this was quite garbled, and I found this just a little bit difficult to do. So anyway, looking forward to seeing people this week, and getting into some of the CDs and learning more about the whole thought process of thinking and figuring out how to take control of my thoughts and make them to what I want them to be.